Had a lot of crazy weather out here in Tucson lately. Big front, 30, 40, 50 mile an hour winds. Got some rain and a little bit of rain last night. Woke up to some slush, looked like sleet on the truck left over this morning. And up on the mountains at higher elevation, it looks like they got quite a bit of snow. So it looks like that Lyman Mountain, where the ski resort is got some fresh powder, which I'm sure doesn't happen too often out here in Tucson.
I'm installing two Unowix Defender X100 batteries and a locking trailer tongue box on our camper. In order to mount it, I need to move the Starlink mast closer to the tongue. Then, bolting the trailer tongue box down, I installed battery trays along with straps to hold our X100s safely inside. The X100s are lithium iron phosphate, weigh 28 pounds with 100 amp hours and built-in battery protection.
So light.
The Defender X100 also has a 10-year warranty, which is incredible, and I'm wiring these batteries in to maintain 12 volts.
So the last thing I need to do inside is change the solar charge controller over to lithium iron phosphate so that it has the correct charging profile. Other than that, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna go put the caps on the battery and close up our box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, flashes. Now I'm gonna go to, there's blue. Looks like these solar panels are charging again with the flash. We are good to go. We're switched over. This is sick. These Unowix batteries are going to be a huge game changer for us when boondocking off the grid, especially running our Starlink at night or just generally running lights, our TV, whatever we want. Now we don't have to be just running off illuminated lanterns and saving energy. Yeah! Thank you, Unowix, for sending us your awesome Defender X100 batteries. Can't wait to put these two lithium iron phosphate batteries into action on the road full time. Stay tuned for an updated review video on letting you know how both these batteries performed while off the grid.
If you want to see the full install video, I've included the link for it in the description below, along with the link for the Unowix Defender X100 batteries.
I've been in a bad mood all day today, and it really started when our black tank started to stink up the camper this morning. That is literally the worst way to wake up. It just set me off in a bad way. I was not in a good mood. Still kind of just like feeling blah. And it's hard. It's one of the most neglected topics, living in a camper full time, and no one ever talks about what to do when you're in a bad mood or how do you control your emotions in such a confined space. Like, we're living in a 100 square foot shipping container, if you will, and you know, working out is a good strategy for like any stress or anxiety relievers or just getting my emotions back in check. But this morning I didn't work out. Actually, I haven't worked out in a while. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to get back to working out. It's just really hard. Sometimes I'll lock myself in the bathroom just so that way Jacob doesn't have to deal with my bad moods, because I know it's a me problem and I don't want to make Jacob feel just as miserable just because I'm in a bad mood. So I don't know what else to do. It's just like, sometimes it's really frustrating. And I think it's that I'm a female and I just have a roller coaster of emotions more often than Jacob does. And it's definitely hard to manage, and it's hard to like keep it cool in this small of a space. Does that make sense? I don't know. Do you guys ever deal with that in your camper? I mean, it's gotta be something that you guys talk about when you're out camping, but no one ever seems to talk about it like in public or tell others that it's okay, or how they manage it. I'd be curious to know, because it's definitely something that I want to continue working on. I mean, I'm a work in progress, and I want to continue working on myself and bettering myself, and my mood swings can definitely be improved upon. So, Jacob, when you're looking at this on film, getting it ready to post to YouTube, I'm really sorry that I was in a bad mood this morning. But your shit stinks. Just kidding. The black tank stinks. I have really enjoyed being in southern Arizona and even California. All the military activity is so exciting. Like, you hear a big jet flying over and it's like, where is it? Where's it coming from? Where is it? Do you see the jet? It was just so cool. So cool. My parents were both former Navy. My dad was a pilot and my mom was more medical. And it's just really cool. Actually, my dad was an extra in the movie Top Gun. After Iceman and Maverick graduate, and then they go get their orders and they're going to the last dogfight and they're in the ready room. My dad's sitting right behind Iceman in an orange/yellowish shirt. He's in there 3 times. Check it out. That's George Montgomery.
Gentlemen, this is the real thing. Ice.
Yes, sir.
Hollywood.
Rise!
From the shot.
Anyways, my sister's in the military. She's a Marine pilot. She flies the Osprey. So I just get really excited around all this military activity. It's really cool. But also, since we're at the dump station, I'm curious. I have never physically dumped our camper. Jacob is the one to always do it. And I think I'm going to live my entire life without having to dump, hopefully. Do you guys, any of your wives or females in the family, ever dump your rig? I'm curious. I've met a lot of people on the road and none of the wives have ever dumped. So what do you guys do at home? Is it usually the male? Is it the children? Curious. Oh shit, they're coming over us. I don't know. Wow, back in formation. We're at this Prima Air and Space Museum. We parked our camper here and we are right next to the Air Force Base in Tucson, one of the Air Force bases, or maybe the only Air Force base in Tucson. And we're getting an air show. It is so cool. I love it. It's really exciting. There's a lot of people in this parking lot. They just have their lawn chairs out watching the air show. It's really cool.